brought to you by Cameron Okolita, improving lives through debt solutions for over 20 years. Give them a call today for your free consultation. Welcome back to Pat's TV here on Access 7. I'm Phil Andrews and joined by Pat's goaltender out of Langley, BC, Jordan Hollett. Jordan, how are you?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's been a good road trip for me just to get to know the guys, but yeah, good.
And you're playing pretty well. I mean, you got to be pretty happy with your last start on Saturday night in Prince Albert. 41 saves.
Yeah, it was good. I feel like I'm getting a lot more comfortable now, which is good. I think last time I was here in preseason, it took me around 2.5, 3 weeks to catch up to the pace and fully be used to the shots, and we're getting there now since I've been up here. So, just getting a lot more used to the speed. I think, obviously Junior B was great for me. Good, lots of shots there, good games, but, obviously it's not the caliber of this. And, just getting more used to it every day and, trying to just focus on getting better every single game.
How excited are you to be here full time now? I mean, I imagine you're a little disappointed to be sent down as a 16-year-old to start the year, but now that you're here and getting a chance to play, it's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, obviously disappointed. I wanted to make this team as a 16-year-old and not only make this team, but be an impact from the start of the season. But, obviously, John had different plans, and, I'm not going to question his hockey sense and hockey, knowing what I needed and what I needed to succeed. So, I fully trusted him, and went back and had a good 8 games, I think it was, in Junior B, and really fine-tuned some things, and I think it's going to work out fine.
You got called up on a Thursday, and then Saturday night you're forced into a relief effort against the Victoria Royals. It came quick, didn't it? It's not like you had some time to prepare.
Yeah, sort of like when I was 15, I sort of joked about coming right from midget hockey and no practices at all, just playing against Victoria. So at least this time we got maybe a practice or two in. But I think it can be. It can be good because you just don't have any time to think about it. You just go out and play, and I know that there's a few things I thought I could have done to stop those goals, but all in all, that was a game that made me feel really comfortable knowing that I only had 2 or 3 practices, and I was able to, for that to be a starting point, I was pretty happy with.
And then you get your first start of the season against the Red Deer Rebels, and in your first win in the league. I mean, a game that almost got away from you guys in the third period, but you're able to hang on. And you had to be happy with, that big save on Wyatt Johnson, the breakaway. To not allow them to tie the game at 6.
Yeah, I was knowing that. If they were to tie the game, that we would have been in trouble. So. When he was coming down, I was just, thinking about, this is a save of the game here. If I save it, we'll probably win. If I don't, then it's going to be real tough to stop the momentum. But, it was good. I got some good pressure back from the D-men to make him fumble a little bit. But, at the end of the day, we get the win, and that's all that matters.
And that started off a nice stretch. You beat them, then you beat Lethbridge, and you beat Medicine Hat. And over the weekend, a tough one in Brandon on Friday, but a much better game Saturday in front of you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was much better. You look at the shots, and we did get outshot, but we didn't really get out-chanced by a ton. I didn't think. We got some good chances, and just got a little bit unlucky. I think with those 2 instigator penalties. I think that was a little bit of a turning point there, but we battled really hard there, and I think next game we'll definitely have a good chance to win against them, knowing that we can play like that.
Yeah, that third period you had to be pretty happy with your play, I think, because they started after they had tied it up in the second. They really pushed in that third period. You had to come up big on a few occasions, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's all about momentum in this league. I think I've noticed. like in Red Deer, they get a little bit of momentum. As a goaltender, you need to come up with that big save to sort of stop them. And I think at the start of that period, that they were going to come out hard, just tying that game up, and thankfully I was able to make some big saves there to sort of stop the momentum. Then we went down and got a few good chances.
The Red Deer Rebels this week twice, and they're a team that we mentioned you beat 8-5, and they're a team that usually doesn't give up 8 goals. Perennially. You're expecting probably a little extra from them, I imagine, in these 2 contests.
Well, yeah, they're going to come out hard. They're a good team, and they're going to. I'm sure they're getting an earful there in between periods and stuff, but. We know they're going to come out hard, and we're going to match that, I'm sure. And I'm sure Brownie's going to be playing unreal, and I think we're going to have a good chance to win. Again, just getting confidence from those games, knowing that we can beat these teams and that we are good enough.
Awesome, Jordan. Thanks a lot for this, and
thank you.
Good luck this week. Pats goaltender Jordan Hollett joining us here for Pats TV and Access 7. That does it for today's episode. For the latest news, interviews, and highlights, watch Pats TV Wednesdays at 6:30 on Access 7. Pats TV brought to you by Cameron Okolita, improving lives through debt solutions for over 20 years. Give them a call for your free consultation.
What's on TV? How fast is the internet? The answers to life's questions are at My Access Builder. It's where you'll find the services Access has to offer and save money picking the perfect package. Everything you want is waiting.